Another exciting week in Solana news, and this week with Ethereum applications potentially moving over to Solana. Let's dive in. Okay, first we want to thank solananews.org for their weekly newsletter. This is where we get all of our information from. It covers on-chain statistics, scaling and infrastructure news, application layer news, where the applications are building, and community news, everything that's going on in the Solana community. So go ahead and subscribe for free, and you can get your Solana information delivered to your email inbox every week. Okay, first we're going to start with the scaling and infrastructure news. This is the technology that allows Solana to go faster, the infrastructure that allows it to people to actually build on top of it. And first we have Marinade Finance. Marinade Finance is a platform that allows you to optimize your Solana staking. It automatically stakes your Solana across 100 plus of the best performing nodes. And they have a new feature rolling out called protected staking rewards. So they go ahead and drop an explanation that basically gets into how, their mission is to bootstrap as many Solana nodes as possible, and that when new Solana nodes come online, they want to make sure that there is a carrot and stick system to make sure that they are operating properly. And it just go ahead and mention that there is a bond that new validators have to put up. And so if you want to stake your Solana and get extra rewards or high rewards, go ahead and check out Marinade and their protected staking rewards feature. Next, Squads. Squads is the multi-sig standard for Solana and the Solana virtual machine. A multi-signature wallet is what corporations and DAOs and groups of people can do to have a single shared wallet that requires multiple signatures to move funds. They just mentioned how 2023 has been a transformative year for the Solana ecosystem and for Squads. And then they go ahead and share a bunch of good data points. It's $3 billion is being secured in Squads at this point, how there's, 200 plus programs that are built on the multisig, and a lot of technology is utilizing it. Over 500 tokens have been created with Squads as the token manager, and some other good statistics. So Squads is critical infrastructure, and if you want to see their yearly wrap up, check out that tweet. Next, soulblaze.org. This is something similar to Marinade Finance. It allows you to stake your Solana. They say that they are building Solana's staking ecosystem and they're trying to make it more decentralized. They are going to be doing their BLZE token distribution event. And if you are interested in another airdrop, go ahead and check out Soulblaze and maybe stake with them. Finally, Injective. Injective says they're the fastest layer 1 blockchain for finance, and they're backed by a few big players. Injective is something that a lot of what I'll call them normies have been excited about. When I talk to people who are not really into crypto, they all seem to like Injective. So it has a really strong narrative. It looks like Injective is going to be having the first ever Solana virtual machine rollup that is going to be IBC compliant. And so IBC compliance is something that allows Cosmos style blockchains to communicate with each other. So Injective is a Cosmos blockchain inside that ecosystem. IBC is the inter-blockchain communication protocol. And I guess Solana is going to be deployed there. So Solana just growing across other ecosystems. Next, we have the application layer. This is the layer where applications are actually built on Solana using the infrastructure that exists. And we see the founder of Aave, Stani Kulichev, post tempting. And it's a photo of someone dancing, and it says the NEON EVM and Aave v3. The NEON EVM we covered last week and some other weeks ago. It is an Ethereum virtual machine that's being deployed on Solana, and so it allows Ethereum applications to move onto Solana. And we also have Jupiter Exchange. They mentioned that they're prepping for a major update to make the Jupiter app even more awesome. The update is called Saga, and the app will temporarily be unavailable while they do the upgrade. So if you are into decentralized trading, Jupiter has you covered with a new upgrade. And next, Neon. Again, the Neon EVM. They are the Ethereum virtual machine on Solana that allows developers to scale Ethereum dApps by using Solana. Helios posted a cool little guide, comprehensive and detailed overview on what Neon is, how it works, and the trade-offs and how to get started. So if you have your favorite Ethereum application and you want it to be live on Solana, go ahead and share this with that team and they can port it onto the Neon EVM. Next, we have Marinade Finance. They are Solana's lending, liquidity, and leverage venue. It's a decentralized app. And they just say, hey, early in the new year, we have lots of surprises coming. They also have a points program that is pending, but is not live. So you'll be able to earn points and eventually get an airdrop. That's Marinade Finance. And finally, community news. This is just news across the community of Solana. First, we have Jason. He is, I believe, an investor. He says he invests in 150 startups a year at launch. He's pretty prolific. I don't really know who he is, but he has almost 1 million followers. And he is also on the All In podcast, so he must be a venture capitalist. He's probably just a VC. But he says, I keep asking folks for actual businesses or consumer applications that would justify Solana being worth $46 billion, and no one can come up with a single one. And he says, where's the earnings? Where's the revenue? Solana is now more valuable in price than DoorDash, Planeteer, and Spotify. And so this is a reasonable thing to ask. If something is valued at a lot of money, it's fair to say, hey, what is this stuff? Can you explain it? And in this case, where are the applications or businesses? Where's the earnings or revenue? Armani, who is the creator of Backpack, Mad Lads, and a few other things. Backpack is a Solana wallet. Mad Lads is a Solana NFT project. He said, I don't know why prices go up and down, but I do know one thing. Transitioning the world's compute over to state verifiable systems is one of the most important engineering problems of our lifetime. And we should do everything we can to accelerate that timeline. So, Solana is a high performance blockchain with very impressive engineering, and it's fair to be excited about it. And it's also fair to ask why it might be so high in price. Next, the founder of Jupiter, the decentralized exchange we talked about earlier, went to Reddit for an AMA and asked me anything. So you can go ahead and learn more if you want to check that out on Reddit, see what questions people asked, see what he said. And then Cointelegraph covered Solana flipping Ethereum in Google search interest. So interest across countries like Spain and the Philippines are now seeing more search volume for Solana than Ethereum. And this is in line with a whale who sent about $200 million of SOL to Coinbase. So we may be getting some sell pressure. Everyone is talking about Solana. Everyone's excited. The Google search volumes are going crazy. And subsequently, some investors are sending their money to Coinbase because they probably have made a hefty premium. And then Vitalik dropped a blog post called Make Ethereum Cypherpunk Again, calling the Ethereum community to its old roots of ultra decentralization and its values, and totally kind of doubles down and says make Sol faster. Ethereum's guiding vision is decentralization. Solana's guiding vision is fast and speed, and it's good to see both founders kind of doubling down on what they are all about. And then we have PDA researcher. He is one of the founders at Squads Protocol. He just mentioned how he was rejected from Dfinity for a job, a year ago or so, and he ended up building Squads. And Squads is what we covered earlier in this video. It's a multisig on Solana, so it's always great for people to see, hey, some companies might not be interested in you, but it doesn't mean you can't go on to do even bigger and better and greater things. And then we have Austin Bott. He is just a developer, and he mentioned that he's built stuff on a lot of different chains, and the dev experiences were roughly equal, except Mina was very fun. And one thing about using these chains is everything on the developer platforms is fast until you use it in production. And one thing about Solana is that it's fast even in production. And so that's just impressive to see. Someone who's built on a lot of different chains is very impressed with Solana's speed. And finally, last comment is Ben from the Solana Foundation. He says, Ethereum is not dead and Solana has not won. We are both working towards a future of millions of concurrent users seamlessly transacting on chain. Enjoy the small wins. Don't lose sight of the big goals. And so this is very positive sum thinking. It's important to have in this space. If you're interested in Solana news, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next week.